Okay, today we're going to talk about purchasing and receiving in a restaurant. Now, this is these are the professional techniques to make sure that you order the right amount of food, you understand what you're going to need to run your kitchen, and to that end, once you order that or once you purchase that, we'll talk about how to make sure that that the accounting mechanisms are in place so that you are paying your bills, and also that your product, your inventory is stored properly so it'll have the longest life possible. So some of the major issues on this will be the forecasting food sales, because just like when you're creating a grocery list for your home or you're creating a grocery list for a restaurant, it's important to understand how many of what kinds of things you need to purchase so that you will be able to meet your customers' needs. And that's with both food as well as beverage. And as we've talked about in other lectures, if you order too much food, you run the risk of having to throw it away because it does have a shelf life. It is perishable. If you don't order enough food, then you run the risk of not being able to address the needs of your market. So forecasting your food and your beverages is important. We go from there talking about standardized recipes. There's two major components with a standardized recipe that's essential. First one is your standardized recipe ensures that every time your diners come to your restaurant and they order the roasted chicken or the eggplant parmesan, that it tastes the same as it did the last time and the next time that they're going to come to your restaurant. So a standard recipe addresses all of the items that go into your dish, as well as the quantity. Now, from that standard recipe, it also supports what it's going to cost. And when you think about it, all of the ingredients have a price. And whether it's a half of a bay leaf or if it's 2 mint leaves, something that might seem somewhat inconsequential from a cost perspective, if a mint leaf is 2 cents, you think not a big deal. Well, your standard recipe, if you are doing that over 10,000 recipes, that's an actual real cost. That's not just a rounding error. So it's about consistency of product. It's about clients.